LDarkQ.com.
Yeah. Well, I provide what he can't provide. He treats you wrong when I do you right. I text your phone when he won't reply. I'm making money while he getting high. You say that you tired of the back and forth. You looking for love, you know where to go. This way, and baby, you know why. I know I'm not a sentimental guy, but I always know what to buy, and I always know where to fly you. Brazil or maybe Cabo. No, I'm not Mexicano. Heart colder than Chicago. You always wonder what it cost me. To all the women that done lost me. Mouth quiet in the sound booth. Tell them, hold what you found, boo. You got a man, but he don't do you right. Just give your boy a chance. I swear I ain't you right. Girl, you got that magic. Be confident you have it. Just tell them to leave it alone. And don't be so dramatic. I know that I'm an alpha, but I still couldn't be shit without you. Just close your eyes and hold up. I got something to show you. 50 years of shining, it's as big as a boulder. That nigga just don't deserve you like I do. When you look at me, tell me what you see. I'm only doing what you allow me to. You hurt me, baby, I can say me too. You got something to say, I can say me too. You ain't what you claim to be. You fucking over him and you claim me too. No, nah, 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 nah. And I just realized the truth. If I can take you from him, then you can be took from me too. Yeah, I performed that live for y'all. Yeah, what it is, man. And then nigga bumping mine. Something nigga bumping mine.
Hey, you look, it's Grimmy.
Make sure y'all click that follow button. Put some likes in the chat. Make sure y'all do that for me. Help out the algorithm. Make sure y'all click the like button. And if you watch it, make sure you click on the actual video. Click on the actual video and come into it where you can see the comments.
Hey, you look, it's Grimmy.
Don't watch it from your news feed. Make sure you click on the video. Y'all make sure y'all click the like button. If you watch it, make sure y'all click the like button. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Moke Show. Yeah. You know, I'm really starting to feel myself. I'm really starting to dig it. You know, let me get the camera right. Let me get the camera straight and get it right so we can get it tight. Now, what we was continuing, first off, make sure y'all click the like button. Go ahead and hit that for me. You know what I'm saying? We can get to the money. That's what we call getting to the money. So everybody, we got to get to the money. Click the like button before we get started. Wherever you watching, what platform, YouTube, Twitch, whatever you watching on, click the like button so we can get to the money. Okay? That's what we doing first. So whatever you watching it on, make sure you click the like button and put a heart or a comment, do something like that before we get started. I want to see some hearts coming up real quick. Let's get into the money. That's what we call getting to the money. Okay? So that's the first thing. Also, go check me out on TikTok. We're going to do that for right now until they get ready to ban the shit. And once they ban it, then, of course, we're going to be on some different shit because they're going to be banning TikTok soon. And hopefully, you know, it is what it is. So what was we talking about the last time? We were talking about the William Lynch letter, okay? All right? We were talking now, like I say, if y'all are watching right now, make sure you click on the actual video. Don't watch it from your news feed. Click on the actual video, come in, and I'll be able to see you listed. I've been seeing people on my on my Twitch, and I'm seeing people also on my YouTube. So people on Facebook, make sure y'all click the like button and come all the way in. Click on the video, come all the way in so I can see you, and then I'll give you a shout out. Okay. So what was we discussing the last time? And we're gonna make attachment. We talking about the William Lynch letter. Those who are black and you never read or heard of the William Lynch letter, you need to be slapped in your mouth. Okay? If you have never heard of the William Lynch letter and you're black, something is wrong with you. Something is literally wrong with you. Okay? So just make sure, first off, like I say, make sure you click the like button. Click it a whole lot of times. Do that for me. Click it a whole lot of times. Hit on that bit. Cling, 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 cling. Hit on that motherfucker. Show some love, man. Show some love, and I'll show some love back. Okay? Trust me, you want a person like me to make it. You want a person like me to make it, okay? So make sure you click the like and share the video. I'm not gonna be doing no cussing or nothing. Maybe a couple of times I might let one slip out, but for the most part, I'm not gonna be cussing, man. I don't have to cuss to get my message across. So that's one thing I'm changing. And also, you can also call in if you need to. If you want to call in, you're very welcome to call in. Let's see here. What we got here? So yeah, you're very welcome to call in. Just wait in the waiting room. You're going to have to wait in the waiting room, and I'll see you there, and I'll click you in, and you can come in. So what we got here, we are going to finish up on the William Lynch. Like I say, if you are black and you don't know anything about the William Lynch letter, then you are the problem. You are the problem. 100 times out of 100. So if you're coming in, make sure you click the like button. Make sure you click the like button. That's very important. Click the like button, okay? Make sure you hit that like button, okay? But we're gonna go back into the William Lynch letter, and I posted videos on TikTok, and it's been getting a lot of comments, a lot of stuff like that, because a lot of people don't even know what it is. A lot of people. They don't even know what the William Lynch letter is. Now, for those who don't know, the William Lynch letter, we're gonna pick back up, but I need to refresh people who are just tuning in. The William Lynch letter is a letter that they handed all the slave owners to show them how to operate their slaves. Because before this letter was put out, they brought the slaves to America, or, well, most of us was here in the country, but the ones they brought from Africa, they had to install the William Lynch instruction manual on the slaves, because before that, the black man would go in, like it would be 400 slaves, and the black man, the black slave, the male slave would go in and unalive the slave master. Okay? So they got tired of this happening, right? They got tired of this happening. So they got tired of this happening. So what they did, they reached out to a guy named William Lynch, and he already ran slaves from all over the country. He ran, all over the world, all over the rest of the world. He went and did slaves over in Haiti. He went and did slaves over in Jamaica. He went and did slaves in India. He went to all these places and showed them how to make slaves. And how he did that was, all he did is look at nature and then know that we are mammals, and he used the psychology of just an animal and use it to manipulate our minds, right? So that's what he did. He used that to manipulate our minds. So anybody who argues with nature, anybody who's outside of their nature, that's why you see a lot of soft men, and they never gonna be successful. And then you see these women that say, I'm independent and strong. This is where they get this from. The William Lynch letter is where they get that frozen independent state, that independent state. That's where they get it from. A woman, anybody wanting to be by themselves is not natural. It's not natural. Anybody saying that they're happy because they're by themselves, that is not a natural thing. It is nature for you to want to be socially involved with other people. So it's unnatural to be saying that and being proud to say you're independent of anywhere, of anything, right? Of especially people, right? So now you know what the William Lynch is about. What's up? What's up? What's up now? Is that Hope on there? That's Hope. What it is, Hope? I remember what it is. What it is, white girl, snow bunny. That's a good snow bunny there. But yeah, I appreciate it. So what it is the William Lynch letter. I already told you. So now we're gonna go dive into it. Now we're gonna actually go start diving back into it. Now, when we left off last time, we talked about. I'll tell you what. I'll just go back a little bit and show y'all what was last time. What we was talking about the last time. So, all right. What we were talking about the last time was. Let me move this out the way real quick. Put this over here. Yeah, I don't need to move it. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, now what we was talking about the last time was, okay, that wasn't the part. Okay, we was talking about how the woman stood watch for the white man. Where is it at? Okay, let's see. I think I scrolled a lot. Now, as y'all see, this is a real letter. This is what they actually wrote to enslave people. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is real talk. This is how, when they say, most people be like, man, why didn't these people go unalive the slave master? This is why. Okay. And the black woman is the key to this. So not just the black woman. So it's not about the black woman being it's not about the black woman being strong or nothing. That's not what it's about. It's the fact that most men, well, all men they won't leave their women stranded. Okay, so I don't want black women to think that because they targeted you, that you think that you are more important. No, that's not why. They target you because you're more manipulative. You easily to manipulate, and once you give a woman power, she's going to abuse it. That's 100%. Once you give a woman power, she's going to abuse it. So knowing that, okay, here we go. This got to be it. Understood. Continuously, it will spin on its axis forever. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is where it says right here. If you're looking, it says, before the breaking process, we had to be on alert on guard at all times. Now we can sleep soundly. For out of frozen fear, his woman, which is the black woman. So they're talking about the black man. When they enslaved us, the black man, like I say, he would go and unalive the slave owner. So now this is once they installed the William Lynch, basically the William Lynch process on the black woman and the slaves, right? Once they installed this is what occurred after. So before the process of the William Lynch letter being the William Lynch process, before this, they had to be on alert and on guard at all times. Now we can sleep soundly, for in a frozen state, his woman will stand guard for us, and he cannot get past her infant slave process. Meaning that women are not women. And the worst thing a woman can do is think that she's very smart. When women think that they're very smart, that's when you're able to be manipulated. You have to know that men are smarter. And then once you know that, then you know, okay, men are smarter. Okay, now I know. Let me put some on here real quick. Men are smarter, so you know that. Okay, I need to make sure that I pay attention to what's going on around me, because men are smarter. They're quicker, they're smarter. That's why you always hear women saying that the man took advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always hear that. You know what I'm saying? You always hear that women saying that men took advantage of them. You know, because so you got a choice. You either going to be very smart or you got to be stupid. You can't be both. Okay, you got to be very smart or you got to be stupid. You cannot be both, ladies. Okay? You can't be both. You know what I mean? You can't be both. Okay? So with knowing this, with knowing that you can't be both, you have to pick a lane. You have to pick a lane. Well, actually, you don't have to pick a lane. The lane is already picked for you. Okay? The lane is already picked for you. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. I got to put the host on here. My bad. Moke. Sorry about this, y'all. Just got to make sure everything looking live. Looking live. Okay, now. Okay, now. You have to choose one. Even if you don't choose one, it will choose you. So even if you don't choose one, it will choose you. What does that mean? That even if you say you're smart as a woman, you say, oh, I'm smart, you're still going to have a lot of failure in your life. Okay, this is real. Even if you think you're smart, you're going to have a lot of failure. That's why this only worked on the lady, on the woman. So let's get back to it. Now I got that down. Let's get back to it. Okay, now. It says that, you know, before that process, that that the woman stood guard for the white slave owner. The black woman stood guard and protected themselves protected the slave owner from her black man. Now, you have to think about this. They always said back in the day, this is a saying that most black people have heard. The saying is that if you want to hide something from a black man, if anybody knows, they say when you want to hide something from the black man, they say put it in a book. Okay, this is what they say. They say put it in a book. But at the same time, if you want to hide something or be manipulative to a woman, a black woman, you give her $1 or give her what she think is power, and she won't even acknowledge what's going on. She will trade in power. She will listen. This is very true, and I'm gonna prove it to you. The black woman will trade in power and money for her man. She will trade them out. She will be like, if you'll give me power and money, I will let my man go. This is true. And it comes from this theory, right? It comes from William Lynch. This is not me. This is not me picking on black women. This is 100% true. This is not a game. This is 100% true, and this is why you see. And also, let's go back. Before we go forward, let's go back where it says why. Okay, look. By her being left alone and unprotected with the male image, with the black male image destroyed. And that's why you see black women say black men ain't shit. That's why you always hear this. Black women always saying that black men ain't shit or black men ain't nothing. They sorry, they this, they that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Anybody that's white, when you look at the society and you be like the black society, you be like, man, why are they this? Why are they that? This is why. This is 100% why. Okay, now it says that by her being alone and unprotected by her male, by the black man, with the male image destroyed, meaning she think he ain't shit, right? The ordeal causes her to move from her psychological dependent state, meaning she thinks she needs a man. She's like, I need my black man around. That means that this is what happens when you destroy the image, of the black man. By basically how they did it was take two horses and tie up the civilized man, meaning a good man. They'll take a good man, a well-groomed, good man that work hard, that's respectable in the community. They'll take him and put a horse on one arm and put a horse on the other arm and a horse on one leg and the other leg, and they would tear him apart right in front of all the black women. And then they would in front of the rest of them, they would beat the rest of them with a bullwhip until they almost dead, until they almost unalived, right? This is what they did. They would beat the rest of them with a bullwhip until they almost unalived. And then they'll take the woman and then they'll give her food. They'll give her stuff, right? And then therefore they thinking, hey, this man can't protect me. The black man cannot protect me. This is what they're thinking. This is how this works. This is not just a black thing. This will work on any race. This is psychology based on mammals. We are mammals. This is psychology based on the mammal psychology. That woman will then be in a frozen state and be like, this man cannot help me. He can't do anything for me. So now I have to do what I have to do to protect myself. So then that's when it says she will then cycle and she will move from the dependent, meaning seeing she needs the man, to a frozen independent state, meaning that she's always going to be like, I don't need this man around. I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I could do it myself. That's where that comes from, right? So now, in the frozen psychological state of independence, she will then raise her male and female offspring, meaning she'll raise her daughter and her son in reverse roles. And I'm going to explain why. Now, you remember the husband got pulled up to pieces. All the strong black men, the respectable, strong black men, they pulled them apart. So because they pulled them apart, the woman then fears for her son's life. So she raises him to be soft so he won't buck and he won't be a good man, because they kill good men. I mean, they unalive good black men. So because of that, she'll raise him to be soft and female-like. Now, everybody knows and they see how these black women are raising their son to be dependent on them. Don't act like you don't know this. Okay? Do not act like you don't know this. Okay? All white people look and see, why did she raise him to be soft like that? Why are they so much okay when the little boy comes out and says he's gay? Why are they okay with that? Why are they saying that I will accept my son and daughter no matter what? This is why. She raises the son to be soft because she fears for his life. But she raises him to be physically strong. So she raised him to be mentally weak and physically strong because he still got to go out there and work. He got to go out there and pick cotton and pick up big, heavy stuff. So she raises him to be mentally weak but physically strong. But then she raises her daughter to be mentally strong and mentally strong and independent of a man. So that's why you see this more in the black community. Make sure y'all make sure y'all push the like button. So that's where we at now. Okay, so she raises them in reverse roles. And because of this, it says because of this, you give the woman basically power. So this reminds you of, I know for a fact because my mama was on welfare. The welfare system is the William Lynch letter. Let me explain this to you. The welfare system is the William Lynch letter. Okay? For those who don't understand, the welfare system is the William Lynch letter. And let me explain to you. Now, when I was younger, my mother, when I was 16 years old, my mother put me out of the house because of she would no longer get housing. So I had to leave out at 16 years old. I had to leave out of the house, right? This is real. So at that point, what else am I supposed to do? Usually I would go out and get in trouble, sell some drugs, do something to get money, which I did. And I didn't get caught for drugs and nothing, thank God, or thank whatever, I ain't religious. But what I'm saying is my sister and them was able to stay until they was 24 years old, okay? My sister and them was able to stay until they was 24 years old. I had to be, I don't know what the rule is now and how old a person has to be, but I had to leave at that point. Now, it's gonna make full circle. Back in the day, when the welfare system first came into play, they went to all the black communities. And I remember this. They went to all the black communities. And they told the woman who was married, they told the black woman, black women used to be married at like a 87% rate, right? Black women used to be married at an 87% marriage rate, right? So now what they do, they go to the black woman and they say, I will give you housing and I will give you a house that costs $17 or even free. And I will give you food stamps and medical and everything for your kid. And then at the same time, simultaneously, they pump drugs into the neighborhood. And then and at the same time, while they pump drugs into the neighborhood, they took basically all of the work. Remember how you used to be able to go to high school and you would be an electrician and be this? I'm gonna stop trying to say it. They basically took the work industry and the workforce where you can learn how to be a carpenter, a mechanic, all that in high school. They did that. They took it out of the schools, right? Because all of these black men that were supporting Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, that's how them dudes was able to be who they was. Because black people were supporting them. So they're like, you know what? Let me take the funding out of the schools for them to go get their certificates and stuff like that to be welders and all of that. So they did that, and right after that, then they pumped the neighborhoods full of drugs. That's when all of the drugs came into the community, and then that's when Biden, he started that. Clinton actually, they started that war on drugs. Okay, that's how this makes full circle. They started the war on drugs. So what is a man gonna do if he can't get no money? He can't go to work. He can't do what his daddy did before him. You see what is he gonna do? He's gonna go and I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is 100% accurate. The FBI and the CIA brought drugs to the black community. This is 100% real. This ain't a conspiracy theory. This is 100% accurate. The FBI, and they put it, and I'm gonna tell you how I know for a fact. My uncle Bruce, he used to sell crack. He was one of the first ones to make crack in Texas. This is real. He had the kingpin case. All the people that you see, he brought that down to Texas. But you know where they learned how to make crack? They went to an actual college in California. All of these drug dealers flew to California and they taught them how to cook crack at a college. My uncle told me. This is real. This is not fake. This is not fake. Okay, this is not fake. This is 100% real. They taught them how to cook crack. Then they taught them, and they was like, they made, when the crack first hit the streets, nobody knew what it was. So the penalty for crack was very low. It was like a misdemeanor. And then once all of the people started selling it and getting money, then that's when they cracked down on it. And then they started making it to where you get caught with crack, you get automatically 25 years, right? And everybody knows that prisons are privately owned. The same people who, it goes deep, right? But back to what I was saying. So this is how the welfare worked. They did it all simultaneously. They didn't do it one by one. They did it all at the same time. So they gave the woman welfare, gave her Medicaid, and gave her money, TANF and stuff like that. And then say, put the man out of the house. Your kids, your male, you cannot have a husband in the house. But at the same time, while they was giving the black woman a choice to not have her husband, white people were able to get welfare and still be able to be on and still have their husbands in the house. They were giving them loans from the government like welfare for their farms. But the white woman was able to keep the white man in the house. Because if not, it would have worked on them as well. So white people would be just like black people right now if the woman had to put the man out of the house to get the money, because the white woman would have did the same thing. So now understand. So you take the schooling where you can't get your stuff out of school, then you stop hiring people, then you make it to where everybody has to have a college education. So how are you going to go to college when you outside and there's crack in everywhere? You're not going to be going to college. You're going to sell. You're going to make the quick money. Because guess what? The black woman puts the burden of being the man of the household because she ran off her husband or her husband not there. She puts that burden on her son. Everybody that sell drugs, every man that I know, including me, I used to steal and everything and sell everything. And my mama knew it. And she used to tell me to bring her certain stuff when I would go steal. It didn't matter. She let me bring all that stuff in the house and she knew we was stealing it. She knew what we was doing. Okay, so now the black woman puts that on the young son to go out and be the man of the house. So as a man of the house, the first thing I'm going to think, I need to help my mama. That's why when you see athletes, black athletes they go to the NFL, what's the first thing they say they're going to do when they get their money? They going to buy their mama a house. I'm going to buy my mama a house. That's the first thing they say. I'm going to buy my mama a house. Now you got to understand, if that mama was married and didn't put that on that son, she would already had a house. The mama would have already had a house, okay? Because she would have been with the man. So she would have already had a house. So because that she puts that on the son goes out and sells drugs and try to bring stuff home to the mama. The son then gets caught selling drugs or does whatever. And then they put him in jail for 20 years. While he's in jail, even though the mama raised him to be soft, because any strong man would want to go out and work with his hands. A man that is raised by his mother is going to try to choose the easiest routes because women choose the easier routes. Most women ain't out in the plant, or even if they out in the plant, they're going to be some type of helper. They're going to want to be some type of management. They're going to want to be a helper or safety. They're going to try to do something to get away from the manual labor. They don't want to do the manual labor. So the woman raises her son to be the same thing, like it tells you. So now, into how this brings up with today's age is that how it works on the black woman, and it's going to keep working no matter what. The only way that this can stop. Now listen, the only way that this can stop, and this is 100%. The only way that this would be able to stop is if the black woman says, you know what? I need my man. All black women simultaneously have to do this at once. I need my man in the house. I don't care about welfare. I don't care about what you're giving me. I need my father, my son's father. I need that man, that black man beside me. If you keep screaming you're independent, you are literally doing what this man taught you to be. You are literally doing what this man taught you to be. If you are sitting here saying, I'm a strong, independent woman, because you got to think about this. Opposites subtract. Everybody knows that opposite attracts. So if you say you are independent, that's why this works right here. That the woman is gonna grow. She's gonna all of a sudden she's gonna be attracted to the uncivilized. Look, she's gonna be attracted to the uncivilized savage nigger male. Okay, you see that? She's gonna be attracted because she's in a frozen independent state. So so when a man is dependent, he's uncivilized. When a man is dependent on somebody to help him, or for a woman to help him, or for somebody to help him, and he don't take the lead automatically, that means that he is a loser. He is a loser, and women raise loser sons. Okay? Women raise loser sons. This is not your fault. It's just you don't know how to teach men to be men. Okay? So now, because of this, the black woman is not stronger. See, black women think that because William Lynch used them to make this happen, that they believe that they're the prize to the puzzle, when no, they're not. The black man is the threat. They're scared of the black man. But in order for it to work, this is what the problem is. Black men love black women. I date white women and I still love black women. I love black women. I love all women, right? I date all races, but I also have a certain protection for black women. If I'm dating you and you're a white, I will not allow you to speak ill will onto a black woman. I will not allow it. It won't happen. Now, the reason why this works, why the woman is the key, is because the black men will not go and forcefully make the women mind them. They won't forcefully make them mind, make them obey them, make them get in line. Black men are taught to be submissive to women. So in order for this to stop, black women have to either give up power and say, I need a man, or black men need to go and tell them girls to sit they butt down. They need to tell them to sit down. I'm in control of this. Shut the hell up. And then you show your masculine strength. That's the only way that will happen. But we know black men won't do this. We know that black men will not do this. We know that black men are taught by their mothers to respect women no matter what they do. Black women, when I was younger, I told the story how my mama used to tell me not to hit a woman even if she hit me. This is what black men are taught. So don't show your strength no matter what. Right? And when I was younger, women used to abuse me all the time physically, and I would sit there and take it. But when I got older, I know better. If a woman hit me, you better get ready to box, because it's going down. It's going down. Now, like I say, the reason why this works and the woman is the key part is because the man is going to do everything in his power to protect the woman. The woman won't protect the man. We know that. The man will protect the woman. So because of this, he will never stand up to the slave master again in fear of his own life and fear of what they might do to his woman. Okay? So the reason why that the black community is still the way it is today is because black men actually love black women, and black women do not love black men. They don't. Black women do not love black men. They tolerate black men. So now you know why the black women are still doing this to this day, and it's going to continue to happen. Because women would have to then, like I say, they would have to give up power. And women don't do that. Women do not give up power. Okay? Now, we're going to watch this video real quick. And it shows how it's still realistic in today's society. Okay, we're gonna watch this quick video real quick. And like I say, this is gonna show you how it's still. Now, how do you even get back on this here? Let me see if I can get back again. Okay, so let me go to my page. Okay, and we're gonna watch this video. Now, watch
when
this.
Women get power, they look after women. And I think that's probably why they was prohibited from a lot of things, because y'all just see your side and your gender. You don't look at the group. Like, even for example, right? I don't mean to talk too much, but there was a Ice Cube was on a show called Cocktails with the Queens. It was Vivica Fox. There was I think Selena Johnson, Lisa Ray, and like another woman. So this was around the time when Biden and Trump was going at it a couple years ago. So Ice Cube was contacted by two political parties. He said the Democrats contacted me because Ice Cube made a plan called the Plan for Black America. So he said, the Democrats said, we'll help you with your plan after we get in office. He said Trump and the Republicans reached out to him and said, hey, we want to implement your plan now. So when he was speaking this to black women, he was saying, hey, this is a plan for black people, and black people includes black men, black women, black boys, black girls. But the black women on the show say, hey, that sounds good, but what's in it for us? So the fact that a man is saying, I'm getting legislation pushed for black people, and women heard that and still distinguished themselves from the group to focus solely on themselves, to me speaks to a pathology where women, when they get a taste of power, they're not thinking about the many, they're just thinking about themselves. Like when women get power, they look after women.
Okay, there you go. You see what I was talking about.
From a lot of things,
and see,
y'all just see your side and your.
See, y'all see what I was talking about. And now you see, like, he's not just saying that. This is a woman thing. This is not just a black woman thing. This would work in any race. It's just they used it on black people. This is how women are. And if you're a woman, you know that. You know that if somebody, see, black women, they get all the praise. Black women get all the praise. Oh, you're independent. They even say, oh, you're the most college educated. They even start lying, talking about they the most college educated. When everybody know Chinese women is educated than anybody. Chinese and Indian women are way more educated than black women. Way more. We all know this. Come on, man. We know this. We know this. So, but they have done the narrative that they are independent, which they're not. And then this is not an attack on black. This is just about the William Lynch letter, how you can see it in today's society. Okay. So even if it may feel like an attack, if it feels like an attack, that's good. That means you need to sit there and reflect on yourself. So what I'm saying is, if you give any woman power, she's going to abuse it. That's why women don't do good in boss roles. Women are not good bosses. Anybody who worked for a woman knows that, man, them women be mean. They be abusing their power. Y'all all know that. Now, like I said, if you watching, go ahead and push a like the video, and I appreciate that if y'all like the video, if y'all watching on Facebook or something. But yeah, like I say, the women will take that power and abuse it. So because of this is why that this will return. Hold up, it's going to say it. Here we go. Look right here. So we have created an arbitrary cycle that will turn on its own axis forever. So that means that this will never stop unless, okay, here it goes. Unless a phenomenon occurs and reshifting the position of the female savage. So unless, like I say, now I didn't even read that part. This is just common sense of knowing nature, right? Unless the woman says, I need a man, opposites attract. So if you are if you are independent woman, you're automatically gonna choose a dependent man. That's what's gonna happen. You're not gonna pick a man who's a hard worker, because look, but when you say that you are a strong, independent woman, when you say you're strong, One thing about women know at the end of the day that men possess real strength, not a fake strength. We possess physical, real strength, right? We know this. We know this, that men possess physically real strength. It's not an illusion strength where you say I'm psychologically strong. No, men are strong mentally and physically, meaning we can break stuff, pick people up, throw them. We are actually strong. So when a black woman or any woman, but we talking about black, how it's working in the community. When you say that you are strong, anybody who's strong is not gonna want somebody stronger than them to be around them. Anybody who's independent is not gonna want a hardworking man that is dependent. Anybody who's smart is not gonna want somebody else smart around them, right? Opposite people pick the opposite. If I'm tall, I'ma like a short woman. Because y'all are short, y'all like tall men. Because y'all are weak, y'all like men that are stronger. Because y'all don't like to work outside, y'all want a man to work outside. Because y'all can't lift them heavy stuff, you want a man who can lift heavy stuff. You see how this works? You see how this works? So by you walking around saying you're independent and you're strong, you're automatically gonna choose a weak man. This is 100 out of 100. See, this is why if you ask, man, I wish it was a white girl or something can call to date black men. If it's somebody on there that's white and you date black men, a white girl and you date black men, I need you to call into the show. If you are white and you date black men, I need you to call into the show. Or if you are a black man who date white women or have dated white women, I need you to call into the show. The link is on the, let me see. If you're on YouTube, you just go down in the chat of YouTube and it'll tell you where to go to call into the link. If you're on Facebook and you're on Twitch, just look over there and look in the messages and it'll have the link to where you can call in. But if you're a white woman and you date black men, call in. If you're a black man and you date if you're a black man and you date white women, I need you to call in as well. So what I'm saying is that black women, if you talk to any white women or Spanish or whatever, and you start saying this stuff and they saying that, oh yeah, I can't find no good black men. I can't find this. And that's why a lot of black women think that good black men always date white women. No. Black men or any man on the planet likes the women who likes them. That's all that is. We just like the women that like us. Because men, we got to get what we can get. We got to get what we can get as a man. We got to get what we can get. We gonna like who like us. So if you want to marry a man and you like this man, just hang around him for about 6 months. Just hang around him. That's all you got to do is hang around a man and he will start liking you. That's all you got to do. Hang around, be supportive, and that man will overlook any flaw that you have. Any flaw that you think you have, whether you overweight, short, fat, I don't care what the flaw is. If you be around this man every day and you show him you like him and you are supportive of this man, he's going to like you and protect you. That's just what it is. Okay, so with the women. The reason why, like I say, the black women, the reason why, if you ask a white woman that, hey, do you tend to run into these, and wait, hold on. Hold on. I forgot one type of white woman. The only type of white woman that pick these type of men are white women who are raised around black women. These type of white women will still pick the uncivilized male because they adapted, because white, this is not in the white culture. This William Lynch stuff is not in the white culture. The only way that you can adapt this is when you start hanging around black women and you start adapting their traits. Then you're going to just start saying you're strong and independent, and you're going to start believing it. Therefore, you're going to pick the weak man. But if you notice any white woman that come from a suburban area that don't even know, see, the type of white girls I like to date white girls. When I ask them certain questions, they don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't want them to know nothing about the black society. I don't want them to know what chitlins is. I don't want them to know what hog moth is. I don't want them to wear Jordans. I don't want them to get no nails done. I don't want them to get their lashes done. I don't want them to do none of the stuff that, because if I want to date a white woman, I want a white woman. If I want a Mexican woman, I want one straight from the valley. I want a Mexican woman from the valley. You know what I'm saying? I want a black woman from Spring. You know what I'm saying? I want a white woman from Spring, Texas.
Yeah, all right.
If you're going to date a white woman, get one from the Woodlands or get one from Spring. Don't you date no white woman that was raised around black women. You might as well date a black woman. Okay? So the only type of white women that pick the uncivilized black man is white women who are around and they identify with black women. But see, the thing is about these type of women, they like stuck in the middle, right? They stuck in the middle because they still want the man. So they'll tell the man, I love you. They'll be there for the man. They'll respect the man. But then they still gonna pick the wrong man. They're gonna pick the wrong man 100 times out of 100. So if you picking the wrong man, why it smell like something burning? No, I just cooked, so it might be that. But so the reason, if you want to pick the right man, start saying that, hey, I need a man. I'm not strong, okay? I'm not independent. I need a man. I want a man. And you know how some women say, I don't need a man. I want a man. Don't say this. This for any ladies. I don't care what race you are. If you start saying this, you're going to pick the wrong man 100 times out of 100. These are facts. This is not my opinion. This is psychological. If what I'm saying is not 100% real, then this wouldn't have worked for 300, 500 years. If what I'm saying is not real, the William Lynch letter would not have worked. Psychologically, the way they did it, it would not work. If I'm wrong, then that wouldn't have worked. Okay? If I'm wrong, and you don't see the little gay little black dudes. If I'm wrong and you don't see a hell of a lot of stud black women. If I'm wrong and you don't see black women not being married. If I'm wrong and you don't see all of the black women are single mothers. If I'm wrong, then this wouldn't exist. It wouldn't exist. It would not exist if I'm wrong. Okay? If I'm wrong, every woman that's watching this that says she's strong and independent, while I'm talking and I'm saying what I'm saying, you're making the connections in your mind. You're making the connections and you're looking back at the man you choose in your life that you chose. You're making the connections and it's okay. I'm right. I know it's hard, but I'm right. If me saying that I'm right rubbed you the wrong way, then you the woman I'm talking about. If you competing with a man, if you combative, if every time a man say, let's go right, you always second guessing him. If every time a man says,
let's do this. And you say, well, now let me check. If every time a man fails, you remind him of his failure and you're not there, remind him of what he could do and the possibilities of him being a great person. If you're not doing this, then you the woman, you have been subjected to the William Lynch letter. You have been subjected to it and you mask in it. You are engulfed in it. It engulfs you. That's why you can't have a man. That's why most of your sons still live with you and they 20-something years old. That's why most of your kids still live with you. This is why. Because you are engulfed in this psychological manipulation. And you will pass it to your daughter. And you will pass it to your son. Your son will be a loser. Unless, like it says, unless a phenomenon occurs where reshift the position happens. That phenomenon, like me, right? A phenomenon is something drastic that happens, something real traumatic happens, right? My mama was raising me like the William Lynch theory. She was raising me to be that same exact man, right? I am a successful black man now. What did I say earlier? That phenomenon that happened to me that made me reshift my thoughts. The fact that my mama put me out on the streets and she wasn't able to keep processing. The world showed me right from wrong. The world showed me that if I do wrong, I'm gonna get put out. If I do this, I'm gonna go to jail. If I run my mouth too loud, somebody might want to hit me in it. I can't be walking around acting all feminine like a woman. So it was a great thing that my mama put me out. It was great. That was the phenomenon that I needed to reshift my thinking. And the more that I got away from my mother, because even when I was young, I still used to, when I was about 20-some years old, I still used to go spend the night at my mama's house and I would leave. I spend the night and I leave. But I stayed around my mother. So most black women that are older in their 60s, 70s, and the older black men, that's why I don't take advice from older black men. Because these men are raised to be submissive to women. They're raised to just sit there and they're raised to sit there and cater to women when literally the woman is supposed to cater to the man. But the mother, like I told y'all before, this is what the black woman and any woman would do that's single without a man in her life. Every woman would do this. You know how when you get married, women get married, and then the father hands you over. The father hands you over, right? He hands you over and gets the hand by the man that he trusts. So he gives you away, and then the man that's accepting you, he is expecting for your daddy to have raised you a certain way. So he's expecting your daddy to have showed you that, hey, he's supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to go cook, clean, be a helpmate to him. When he's taking the hand in marriage, you're supposed to give your daughter away prepared for this man. You see what I'm saying? But when a man's not around and you're just getting raised by your mama, women always think of themselves in every situation. So every time that another woman is getting harmed or something's happened to another woman, another woman will take it personal because she wouldn't want somebody doing that to her. Now, y'all know this is 100% true, right? So if you see,
all right. Yes.
So if y'all see, hold on, y'all hold on real quick. Y'all hold on, I gotta check. It sounds like something burning. Hold on, let me check real quick.
LDarkQ.com.
I provide what he can't provide. He treat you wrong when I do you right. I text your phone when he won't reply. I'm making money while he getting high. You say that you tired of the back and forth. You looking for love, you know where to go.
Sorry about that. It wasn't nothing burning. It was this bowl of food I had right there. I guess the wind was blowing the smell to me. But yeah, so that's what's going on in the black community. Okay? So, ladies, if you need to book a session with me and you want me to find you a man, hit me up in my inbox. I guarantee you I will find you a husband. If you listen to what I tell you, you will have a man and the right man. I literally will tell, if you listen and don't try to, if I give you the blueprint and you try to change it up and do what you want to do, that's not going to work. So just, I'm going to give y'all one tip, and the rest you're going to have to hit me up. I'm going to give y'all one tip. So because most women nowadays like to be independent and strong-willed and all of this, right? Oh, let me finish what I was saying about the woman handing the, so remember the daddy hands the daughter over. So when a woman is single, a single mother raising a son or a daughter, she's going to raise the daughter in reverse roles, remember? She's going to raise the daughter in reverse roles, right? So she's going to raise the daughter to be independent and strong-willed. Okay, she's going to raise the daughter to be independent and strong-willed. So when you hand your daughter over to a man, or basically you're going to tell her she don't need a man, so when a man finally do come around, he not going to get along with her. They're going to fight tooth and nail. And that man is going to have to realize that that woman is not good for him, that she has been fucked over. Her mama raised her wrong. And she's never going to be good unless something traumatic happens to her. That's the only way you can fix these things. Something traumatic or by force. Okay? Only by force or something traumatic. So the only way to fix that, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, ladies. But in order for you to fix this, your man is going to have to physically put you in your place. Even if he don't want to. But because you shouldn't do that, because a man can go to jail for that, I think he just needs to leave you. But that's the only thing that will make a woman that's like that, that's raised by her mother, that's the only thing that would work on her. But you don't need to do this, guys. You just need to move around. Because that's the only thing that would work. Physically, think something physical or something traumatic. Okay? That's the only thing that would work. Because if you stay with that woman, she's going to abuse you mentally. And I'd rather be abused physically more than mentally. Because my wounds are healed, but I'm going to always remember what you done to me. Okay? So, guys, I'm telling you, I advise you, when you see that this woman was raised to be confrontational by her mother, then that means you have to let her go, because you're going to have to physically stop her and break her that way. I promise you. And you shouldn't do that. Don't do that, because you can wind up in jail and your future can be taken. So just leave her for the streets, guys. Okay? Leave this type of woman for the streets. What I'm telling you is, this is not my thoughts. This is what is real. This is nature. So then when she raises her son, and this is when you women need to listen up. If you run into a man that he thinks like you, that he's always seems to know what, he's a very nice guy. He caters to you. He never puts any rules or boundaries around you. He lets you do whatever you like. That man was raised by a single mother. Okay? He was raised by a single mother.
All right.
Okay, so this man, he's not going to be a hard worker. Okay? He's not going to be a hard worker. He's not going to have good conflict resolution skills. He's going to be very submissive to you. So when you raise your voice at him, he'll like put his head down or something. He's not going to have good like problem solving skills. He's not going to be a hard worker or leader of any sort. He's not going to be masculine at all. And you're not going to like this man. You're not going to like this man. You're not going to like this man at all. Now, the man that you tend to like, but you don't like him. Let's go to this. The man that you like, right? It's just something about him. Even though the man that you respect but don't like. This is the man. A man that stands firm on what he say. He don't want you to give your opinion. He gonna put you in your place. He gonna tell you which way to dress. He also gonna fix your car when it's broke. He also gonna step ahead and pay all the bills, or he gonna either pay all the bills or help you get more money to pay the bills, or he's gonna do something. He's not gonna sit back and watch things happen. You're not gonna have to move a finger around this man. He's gonna do all the heavy lifting. He's gonna protect you. When somebody says something about you, he gonna protect you. He's not gonna let you raise your voice at him. He's not gonna accept you dressing or acting like a hoe or a 304 at all, ever. You're going to have to respect this man, but he's going to be the best man for you, but you won't like him. At first. Okay, you won't like this man at first. So most men that are raised by black women that without the father around, only without the father around, those men are let me tell you something to watch out for, guys, and women too. But guys, this is what, if a woman tells me, if any woman tells me that she thinks that I'm a good man, if any woman tells me that she is happy, she's happy around me all the time, if any woman tells me that because, the stuff you say makes me feel so good about me, if any woman tells me, my mom, he don't care what I do, I can do whatever I want. If any woman tell me this, I need to go and reflect on myself because I'm not the man she need me to be. Okay? I'm not the man she need me to be. That woman needs me to be stern in life. That woman needs me to be stern. That woman needs me to pre-think everything, meaning don't let her thoughts cloud your vision. You lead the whole thing. She wants to sit back and sit in the passenger seat and chill and relax and look at the clouds. Okay? You need to be realistic while your woman gets to be optimistic. Optimism is a creativity, like a thing where you can sit there and look and think about field trips and shit. That's what optimism is. That's what women are so great at optimism, because optimism takes feeling. It takes you to feel something to be optimistic. Okay, optimism is like, man, you know what? I'm not making money right now, but if I keep working, I feel I can make more money. That's optimism. That's what you need women for. Women is for when you're losing in life, the woman is going to tell you how she feels you can do better in life. That's what women are for. That's where women thrive. Women do not thrive and do not like when you put the pressure on them to come up with the ideas. Women do not like when they have to suffer for their mistakes. They want you to help them with their mistakes. Women do not like when something bad happens and you hold them accountable. They want you to pick up the burden. Every woman wants this. This is a nature thing. Ain't no woman in this comment gonna deny anything I'm saying. Let's do a trick, ladies. Let's do this real trick. Now, if you're watching, make sure you click the like button, okay? Just click the like button. Now, we're going to do this last trick, and then I'm going to go ahead and bid y'all a good night. Now, ladies, I need y'all to comment in the comment for this one, okay? I need y'all to comment in the comment for this one because I need the answers, right? Now, when I say something, you tell me how this makes you feel. If it gives you a knee-jerk reaction where you're like, or it gives you like, oh, that feel nice. Okay, can y'all do this for me? Y'all let me know. Just put a thumbs up in the comment if y'all can do this for me. Y'all tell me if it ain't no comment and I won't go. Trust me, y'all want to hear this. If it ain't no post or no comments, I won't go further. I need y'all to tell me so I know that y'all are speaking to me. Let me know. Okay? I'm gonna wait for a couple of seconds. And I'm gonna wait for the thumb to go up so I know, so y'all will know, okay? Before I do this test, I want to make sure y'all involved. Okay? So I'm waiting on some thumbs to fly up. Okay? Need some thumbs or some hearts to fly up. Sit here and bang the joint.
LDarkQ.com.
We gonna wait. We gonna wait. We gonna wait.
Well, I provide what he can't provide.
We gonna
He
wait.
treat you wrong when I do you right. I text your phone when he won't reply. I'm making money while he getting high. You say that you tired of the back and forth. You looking for love, you know where to go. This way, and baby, you know way. I know I'm not a sentimental guy, but I always know what to buy.
Okay. Okay, I got some thumbs. All right, now, this is what I need from y'all. When I say what I say, y'all tell me if it gives you a knee jerk or it feels good. Now watch this. If me and you were dating, I would want you to, anytime something bad happens, I would want you to take care of it. How does that feel? How does that feel, ladies? If anytime something bad happens, I would want you to take care of it. I want you to handle it. How does that feel? How does that feel? Does that feel good? Right? It don't feel good, right? I got people on YouTube talking. Okay, it don't feel good. Person on YouTube said it don't feel good. Now, I'm gonna give you another one. Anytime something's so heavy, I don't want you touching it. I want to handle it. I don't want you touching nothing heavy with your hands. Don't get your hands dirty at all. How y'all like that? How you feel about that?
All right. Yes.
How you feel about that? Okay, it don't feel good, right? Okay, now watch this. If me and you are dating, anytime a bill is due, you have to pay 100% of the bill. You got to pay all the bills in the house. You got to do all of that by yourself. How does that feel?
All right. Yes.
Okay. If somebody there's another one. If somebody break into the house, I need you to go and fight that battle for us. And I'm going to run out the back door with the kids. I need you to go up front and fight the battle. How you like that? You don't like that, do you? Now you see these knee jerk responses, and then the ones that it's like, oh, that don't feel right. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, a man bring you hot chocolate and flowers and stuff. Oh, you see how that feel? Oh, that feels nice. You get to cook for your man, and he gonna love you every day. See how that feel? That feels nice. So that means it's nature. That is a nature response that you're having. So if you sit here and say that you're independent and that you're strong, the nature is that you're going to choose. If you're an independent, strong woman, which most black women say they are, right? Because of the William Lynch. Okay, for those who don't know, this is the William Lynch letter. It tells you how to make a slave, and it's gonna go on its axis forever. I mean, it's gonna keep repeating itself for eternity unless something phenomenon occurs to where it reshifts the thinking of the mind of the woman, of the black woman. Okay, so this is not my thoughts. This is real. This is what's happening to us now. So if you are saying that you are strong, you're going to choose a weak man. If you're saying you're independent, I'm an independent woman. I'm a strong, independent black woman. If you're saying this, you're going to choose a dependent man that depends on you. That's just what it is. You're going to choose a dependent man because opposites attract. You're going to want the opposite. That's what it is. Because men are strong, I want a weak woman. I don't want a strong-willed woman that's going to fight me every day and argue every day. Because we possess real strength. So we'd want a soft woman because we so hard. We want soft women. Y'all get it now? So this is 100% accurate. Any woman that's been with a man for 1 billion years, they soft with that man. I can tell you that unless the man is raised to be soft man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. And we're going to pick this up. We're going to finish it later. Let's see where we dropped off at. We dropped off at, this is what we dropped off at on this part right here. Okay, so we dropped off, we were supposed to be down here on the offspring. Okay, this is where we got to be next time. Okay, so remember this picture. This is where we got to be next time. So the non-economical goods of the horse and the nigger. Now, this is true. So make sure y'all know this is the William Lynch letter. Go ahead and research it while you're on the phone with me or when you get off. Research this and read it. And then you're going to see you're going to see what it looks like out in the world. Okay, that is still going on to this day. Okay, so like I appreciate everybody watching. And like I say, appreciate y'all. But yeah, just make sure y'all tune in. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow because I got to get this out quick as possible because I want people to really be on this William Lynch letter because a lot of black people never even heard of it or anything. So I want to get this out as quick as possible. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all click the like button. Even after the video is over, the live stream is over, y'all can click the like button. Make sure y'all check me out on Twitch, TikTok, the Patreon. Make sure y'all go to, oh God, there's so many. I'm on all streaming platforms. Just look up the Moke Show and go look at go to YouTube if you want to see the rest of the other shows. You go to YouTube and that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate y'all and y'all have a good night and y'all stay safe and stay warm out there. It's cold as hell. Y'all stay warm and stay out that warm weather. I mean, y'all stay out that cold weather, man. All right. I appreciate y'all.